So hi, Will. Good to see you.
Yeah, hi Chris.
We're going to talk about the LGBT plus allies pledge today. So would you mind just sort of talking us through what the pledge is really to begin with, if that's okay?
Yeah, of course. Well, I helped set up and run the Maxfield part of Vibrance, and Vibrance is the colleague support network within Cheshire East for LGBT plus colleagues. And basically, we want to sort of promote equality within the workplace and challenge discrimination, things like that. And we realised that there were lots of people who didn't necessarily identify as LGBT, who also wanted to support us and be a part of that whole process. So we decided to create what we've called an Allies Pledge, which is basically a pledge to, help and support. And I'll go into a bit more detail in a sec. That people who don't necessarily identify as LGBT, but they could do as well, they can sign up to that basically just to pledge that they also are showing support for our colleagues in that way. The pledge basically talks. Well, we actually put the pledge together during Pride Month this year, and what we did was ask people who already knew that they were allies what being an ally meant to them, and they sort of forwarded various things via email to us about what being an ally meant to them, and we sort of cobbled all that together into this pledge. But the pledge basically talks about, challenging discrimination of LGBT people, supporting LGBT plus events, championing LGBT plus equality, and learning and growing as an ally, and educating yourself and that kind of thing, really, and just anything supportive of LGBT plus colleagues. So we're getting people to sign up to it all over within the service, and I believe you've actually signed up to it, haven't you, Chris? So tell
Yeah.
me about why you signed up to it and what it means to you.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of what you just said. There's lots of really good reasons to be doing something like this, but for me, it's actually a lot simpler, Will, if I'm honest. It's a case of, well, why wouldn't you, to be honest? In a way, it's like, it's a shame, not a shame to be having the conversation, but it's like, it's just a given to me. It's like, I know I've been involved in sort of like virtual Pride with yourself, and we had a great time on that this year. But there's just no reason not to. I think we should celebrate all our differences, whatever they may be. This is just another one of those, and I've just got a lot of pride. There's that word again about working on it, working with you, and just being involved with everything sort of EDI. I mean, simply, absolutely love it. Want to support.
Awesome. Yeah. And I think what this does is allow people who don't necessarily identify as LGBT themselves to offer that support in a really sort of encompassing way, that everyone can get involved in.
Well, there you go, everybody. That's why I joined the pledge, and we hope that you would like to too. So thank you very much for your time, Will, and explaining all about Vibrance and the pledge. And let's hope we get some more people to sign up to it, eh?
Definitely. Come on and sign away.